The scarcity mentality is a real thing, and a lot of us are dealing with it both consciously and subconsciously. It quietly shapes our decisions, it shapes our limits, it shapes your growth, it limits your growth, and keeps you playing small. So my question today is, why does it always feel like there's never enough time, money, love, or opportunities? You know that voice in your head saying, better play it safe, or you don't have what it takes, or you're not enough. That is scarcity talking, and it's been running your life and my life for way too long. Today, I want us to look at how to break free and start living from a place of abundance, where opportunities flow, confidence grows, and you and I stop living in fear of not being enough. It's a mindset and mentality shift is what I call it. It's a life upgrade. Now, let's make the switch. Today, we're talking about scarcity versus abundance, the mentality behind scarcity and abundance. Scarcity is living and believing there isn't enough to go around, while abundance means there's enough for everyone. God creates everything in abundance. How does your mentality around money, success, and love affect your opportunities? Ask yourself that question. How does it affect the way you love? How does it affect the opportunities that come your way? Do you live from a place of scarcity, which means love is not enough, money is not enough, people are not enough, I am not enough? Or do you live from a place of abundance, which means love is in abundance? There's more than enough love to go around. There's more than enough opportunities to go around. Imagine, I've never seen two birds in the sky hit themselves saying there wasn't enough space, so we collided and we fell. Or two fish in the ocean, and because there are too many fish, they collide and they die. It's never happened. So why and how do human beings feel that way? If you look at the way God has created things, from the sky, abundance, there's no start, there's no end. To the water, abundance, there's no start, there's no end. To the trees, how many of the leaves can you count? Abundance. To sand, abundance. To the hair on your head, abundant. I mean, the cells in your body, abundant. Your brain cells, abundant. Your thoughts, abundant. I mean, everything, abundant. So where did we get scarcity from? Who taught us that it's not enough to go around? That we have to scheme in different ways, backbite, pull down, tear down, fight, to just be ahead of the game? Let's ask that question and maybe, introspect a little bit. Where did we learn scarcity from? Now, on one hand, without scarcity, you cannot appreciate abundance, right? Because life is polarity. It's duality. There's scarcity, there's abundance. But what if that there's a way to look at opportunities and take the opportunities that come even within and think from that place of abundance and reduce the mindset and mentality, dial down on the scarcity? What if gratitude is the power that we're looking for? What if gratitude is the key that unlocks abundance? Because it is. You can't think scarcity when you're grateful. When you're grateful, you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have. They don't live together. Scarcity and abundance with gratitude, impossible. Because the more you appreciate, the more opportunities you attract. Have you thought about it? Have you checked it? Do you know, even God says, if you are grateful for small, you will get more. But if you don't even acknowledge the small that you have, would you be able to acknowledge the big that comes? It's like people that say, when I have more money, I will give to people. No, when you have more money, you won't. Because when you had little, you didn't build the muscle of giving. So when you have more, you're not going to do it. What if gratitude was that answer? And you just say, you know what, Father, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the fact that I've got life. I'm grateful for the fact that I've got air. I'm grateful. Just like fish is to the water and birds is to the sky, that's how human beings are to air. That's in abundance. What if we're grateful for the things that we have? I had a client who reached out to me down and out completely. In fact, she wasn't a client. She was on a platform that I was on, and she had come up and she had said how she was actually thinking about committing suicide because there's so many things not happening in her life. Her husband left her, she's stuck with the children, her business, different things. And so somebody reached out to me and asked if I could speak to her. And I said, yes, why not? So I called out the lady and I spoke to her. And she reeled out all these things. It's not happening, it's not working, it's not this, it's not that. I said, okay, I'm going to ask you to do something today for the next 30 days. That, you're not paying me for this conversation. So my payment will be that this thing that I'm asking you to do, you do it. That's going to be my payment. And I got her to commit to it. And I said to her, every day in the morning when you wake up, write 5 things that you're grateful for. 5 only. And don't repeat it, I'm grateful for my hair, I'm grateful. 5 things that you're grateful for. And then at night before you go to bed, find another 5 things that you're grateful for. That you have a roof over your head, add that as something you're grateful for. You have a bed that you're going to climb into. Write that. You have pillows. Write that. You've got an air conditioner in your room. It's working. Write it. There's light to power the air conditioner. Write it. There is a duvet to use to cushion yourself, to cover yourself from. Write it. Your children, they kiss you goodnight, or you have the ability. By the time we were done, in 2 weeks, everything about her had changed. 2 weeks. By the end of the month, she sent me a message from her husband who had absconded, sent her several millions of naira, apologizing for what he had done and how he wanted to, be helpful and all those things. In 1 month of just focusing on being grateful, her life changed. It's not as if those things that she was complaining about were not there, but she if there's a word like de-amplified, let's use that. I'm going to create it. She amplified her gratitude and de-amplified the scarcity. She de-amplified the complaining, let's use that, and amplified her gratitude. And in less than a month, she started singing a new song. She would send me messages, voice notes, just praying for me, thanking me. We didn't even do anything else. I didn't consult in any other way with her. I didn't do any therapy for her. I just shifted her mind from complaining to gratitude, and her life changed. Try it today. If you find yourself complaining about anything, let's even be grateful that we have something to complain about. Let's start from there. What about that? I'm grateful for this thing that I'm complaining about. Because there's some people who are looking for this thing that I have, that I'm complaining. I'm grateful for it. And you will see in no time, your energy starts to shift. It's almost like you rewrite your DNA to only focusing on the things that you can be grateful to. Because the truth is that opportunities are everywhere. They are. If you're grateful, opportunities abound everywhere. When you adopt that abundance and gratitude mentality, opportunities begin to appear everywhere. Everywhere. Suddenly, you see doors opening that you once thought were walls, because you created those walls. Oprah Winfrey, we all know Oprah Winfrey worldwide. She had to overcome tremendous obstacles in different ways, including being told she wasn't fit for television. How did you know her? How did I know her? From the same television. Yet, she maintained an abundance mindset, believing that she had something valuable to offer the world. Her gratitude and belief led to unimaginable opportunities. What are those opportunities that you're blocking today just because you are closed? What are those things? The Bible says, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. But if you believe that you shall, you shall. I think that's the downside of it all. But that's also the great side of it all. Because what's your belief? Do you believe that when you go there, they will not like you? It will happen. And then you will say, I said it. Yes, you said it. and you called it to being. What if you swap that to today saying, everywhere I go to, I find my kind, and I find people who genuinely are attracted to me because I'm a kind person and I'm a great person and I have values that would attract my kind always. What if you said that? What if you said money flows to me from multiple sources in increased quantities, in all denominations and all currencies, and I'm a wealth magnet? What if you just started to say different words today? What if? Because those things that you are grateful for will open more doors of others. And we don't know, most times we're the ones stopping the things from happening to us by ourselves. So my affirmation today for you is, I'm abundant and I attract opportunities in every area of my life. Write that down. I am abundant and I attract opportunities in every area of my life. And one other thing you can do is write down 5 things that you're grateful for today and watch how that shifts your perspective on opportunities. Now, it's possible that your mentality change is a struggle. It's possible. It was a struggle for me. I want you to jump on the mind mastery course that I have. It will help you see how your mind works and how you can use the power of your mind to your benefit. And then also, you can get my new book, It Transformed You. This is a book that takes you on the journey of identifying. I wrote 16 things that you can identify that are disempowering behaviors. And I also wrote 16 things that can empower you as well in this book. And they all start with the letter C. I've got so much content, guys, so many things that you can tap into, because the truth is, I used to think that I could do it by myself by watching free videos on YouTube, which is what you're watching now, which is great. But imagine if all that I've given to you is just 1% of all that I can give to you, just by deciding to invest in yourself today. I had to invest in mentors and invest in people to teach me. And that's why I'm the woman that I am today. And the truth is, I'm stretching out my hand to you. Take it and give me a call. Click the notification bell so that you get my videos. Like and subscribe to this channel and share me with other people. But above and beyond all, reach out to me so that I can help you transform your life, just like I did mine. My name is Adeola Kingsley James. Mwah. Love and light.